Hi everyone, welcome to the Women of Sweet Swine County, where we share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. And I'm so excited about our show today. And you know what? I'm really excited because we have back with us Nicole. We haven't seen her forever. Hi Nicole, I've missed you.
You know how I do all these reports and I do all this traveling and I get paid so well. Well, guess who volunteered to do it too?
Paris, really?
Oh yeah, she basically begged them to let her do it.
That's why she's not here.
And guess what? She's doing it for free.
Somebody handed me this sheet of paper just before I came on set. That was a story that she had submitted to the Sweet Swine Scoop. I was like, well, this is weird. Paris
I'm telling
is a
you.
writer?
I want to know what she wrote. Let's hear it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Sweet Swine Scoop Headlines!
We'll see if she's a good writer or not. What do you think? It says, Dear Sweet Swine Scoop, my name is Paris. You probably know me as a co-host of the Women of Sweet Swine County. Well, I am more than a talented host. I am an outstanding reporter and would like to do a story for your online magazine about one of our neighboring towns, Spirit Lake. Spirit Lake, Iowa. Serving as the county seat for Dickinson County, Iowa, the city of Spirit Lake is the capstone of the Iowa Great Lakes. It is located in the south of Big Spirit Lake, the largest natural lake in Iowa, and on part of the western shoreline of East Okoboji Lake. These glacier-dug lakes make up a chain that is well known for its beauty and recreational opportunities. The downtown district and the surrounding residential areas and parks hold a bit of history at every turn. The 5,000 citizens of Spirit Lake have been careful to preserve her historic past while moving forward to expand their city as an important business, cultural, and recreational center. Spirit Lake has a vibrant downtown with a variety of retail businesses. Spirit Lake is one of the most beautiful and dynamic cities in the Midwest. This is just the beginning of what I have learned about Spirit Lake, Iowa, and I hope you will include my adventure in your publication. Signed, yours, Paris.
That sounds like an incredible town to visit.
Hey, Nicole, you know what I'm going to do?
Okay.
I think I'm going to recommend that Paris's story be included in
Sweet Swine Scoop Headlines!
Okay, Nicole, I would like to welcome from the county of Emmett in the town of Armstrong, Iowa, Vickie from Fitness Quest. Vickie, thank you for coming today to be our guest. We're so glad to have you here.
So you are from Armstrong?
Yes, I am, Armstrong,
Where is
Iowa.
that at?
It's like 15 miles straight south of Fairmont, Minnesota on Highway 15, and it's straight 18 miles east of Esterville, Iowa. So we're kind of like at the corner of 15 and 9.
So are you close to Spirit Lake?
About 45 minutes from Spirit Lake.
Ooh, see, we can go
Yeah.
to both places.
Both places, absolutely.
Right on the way.
Vickie, can you give us a little history of Armstrong? We're dying
sure.
to know.
Armstrong first started out as a settlement, one man. And it was peppered with all kinds of sloughs, and it had the East Fork Des Moines River going through. And he only stayed for one winter because it got so terribly cold. Mm-hmm. And he left, and his name was Thomas Armstrong. And that was in 1856. When he left the area, other people came in, and they started Armstrong in 1893, but they had their first 4th of July celebration in 1872. So they had it before Armstrong was really Armstrong. So that's kind of a little of the history. If you want to get more of the history, you can check out the Heritage Museum, and they have all kinds of information on the history of Armstrong.
So have you continued the 4th of July events in Armstrong? Has that stayed
Every
big?
year, yes. We probably have one of the biggest, for a small town, one of the biggest celebrations every single year. Never miss.
Sounds interesting.
It does sound
Yes.
interesting.
So I hear there are some big changes coming to Armstrong Ringstead Community School.
Our community school is, Armstrong Ringstead is combining, they're doing whole grade sharing with North Kossuth and Central of Fenton.
Wow.
And hopefully with that, it's going to bring new opportunities to our children.
Wow. Now, does this involve the big move? Do you need to add on, or is there enough room in Armstrong?
Well,
How will that
what
work?
we're doing is Armstrong is going to be the high school.
Oh.
And North Kossuth is going to keep their own elementary and the middle school, and Central of Fenton will have our preschool and grade school, and that. So we're going to use all three schools so far.
And has the community been supportive and excited about the merger of all these schools?
It's been both ways. I mean, it's real hard because we've been rivals for so long.
Yeah.
But
And now you have to work together.
That's right. And the students
for
are going to be
sports,
fine.
that I bet that's okay.
And we've become North Union. We're going to be North Union Warriors.
Okay, so then there's a new name and a new
Yes.
new mascot
New
and
mascot,
everything.
new colors. The students picked them
everything.
out, and I think it's a great name, North Union. I think
Yeah.
that's a great name.
I would love to visit Armstrong. How about you?
I would too.
What kind of things can visitors do when they get
my
there?
goodness. Well, like all small towns, you've got the school is your central hub.
Yes.
And so you've got athletics, you've got concerts, you've got plays, quiz bowl. I mean, just all kinds of things kind of revolve around the school. But when you're coming, we've got 2 restaurants, and we've got 4 restaurants during the summer. So we
Wow.
have quite a few restaurants
Okay.
you can pick from. Plus we have a couple taverns. Every little town has taverns.
Absolutely.
And-
That's where all the fun stories are
and
evolved, right?
both of them serve food off and on, so that's really nice.
Do you have a pool?
We have a pool that is just a few years old, aquatic center.
Oh, wow.
And we have a museum, and we have a library, and we have all kinds of different things that you can do. We have an outdoor track that if you're into fitness, you can do outdoor track or even come to Fitness Quest. There's people that run the streets. It's just a really fun place. There's a golf course.
Oh, so do you have any special events going on right now, or
not right
during the
now.
summer?
During the summer, we have the 4th of July, like we talked about before, and we've had that for years and years. And the amazing thing about the 4th of July is that we have never, ever had the parade rained out.
Oh,
Wow.
We've had
good.
rain before.
That is a record, isn't
and
it?
we've had storms afterwards. The whole time I've lived there, which has been almost 40 years, we have never been rained out.
Wow.
And along with that, we have
That's pretty good.
kids games. We have cracker box, derby races. We have track and field in the mornings. We have church. That's the first thing that happens in the mornings. We have a church service in the park.
Okay.
The park has all kinds of stands with the church stands, food. Oh, so much food.
It must be a pretty good sized park then that you
It is
have.
a good size. And the parade starts at 1 o'clock. We have a beautiful parade. And just all kinds of things are happening. And we have something new almost every year, but we just kind of throw things together and see what happens.
Now, if I did want to get out of Sweet Swine County, and if I wanted to move to Armstrong, what would be a drawing point for me, little old Prairie Ann?
The school. You've got a doctor's office. You have 2 chiropractors. You have CPA. We have 2 grocery stores, 2 gas stations. We have factories. We have 3 factories that are going very well. Artsway, GKN, TNGs, and then we also have the pellets. And we offer free lots
Wow.
on the golf course.
On the golf course.
You mean free lots, like as in free land?
Free land, a free lot. And what you have to do is you have to already have plans in putting up a stick house or a modular.
So there's no
So all you
like,
have to do is say, I'm going to build a house and I'll
yep.
get a free land. There's nothing. There's no gimmick. This
I'll
is
tell
real.
you what, if you want to, the best thing to do would be call City Hall
Okay.
and check with Connie Thackeray, who's our city clerk, and find out the details. But it is a free lot, but you have to build a house, right? I mean, it's not like you can't have the lot free for like 2 years and not
Before
do
you
anything
build.
with it. You
Okay.
need to have in process something going to happen.
plans.
Yes.
that is
Wow.
awesome.
I mean, free land?
That
I
would
mean,
make
where
you,
are you
yeah,
going to get that?
exactly. Why
And
would you
on-
want to move to
And
Armstrong?
on the golf course, girl.
That
Yeah.
is such
I
a
know.
great opportunity. I
Yes.
mean, I bet you will have lots of people trying to get
I
it.
sure hope so. We've had a
So
few.
if you get too many people, is there kind of like a vetting process, or do you? How
we
will
really
they be
haven't
chosen?
gotten to that point yet.
Okay, it's something new. And did someone donate the land? How
Somebody
did you come
donated
up with?
the land to the city.
And do you have a website?
Yes,
where
we
we
do.
could find out all these
yes,
fabulous
we do.
things
You'll
that are
have
going
all
on in
kinds of
Armstrong?
information on the website.
Okay.
Vicki, could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Oh, well, Fitness Quest is going to be 10 years old this coming fall. I was a nurse for Mayo Health Systems for 15 years and decided to give that up and
Do
just
your own
started.
thing, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to help people in a different way instead of having to give them all kinds of medicines.
Do you offer
think that's great.
vitamins or?
We have products that are Relive. It's called Relive, and it's a powder, and it's fantastic balanced nutrition.
Perfect.
I don't do any of the muscle building, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just more for health.
For health? And is it for every age?
Every age. I have had kids in there from 9 years old, and I've got kids that are 87.
Awesome.
All the way
They're all
through.
kids for you,
And
huh?
smiling.
Yeah. And you know, by the way, I have got some free passes to Fitness Quest for everybody out in the audience.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Vickie, thank you so much for being here. And
It's been
we can't
great.
wait to come to Armstrong to see you.
Yes.
We are so excited, everyone, to welcome back our next guest from the county of Redwood and the town of Walnut Grove. Welcome back, Nicole Elzenga. We're so excited to have you back, Nicole.
Well, thank you
How
very
have
much.
you been?
Oh, wonderful.
So, Walnut Grove, where is that at?
That is southwestern Minnesota, right off of Lower Ingalls Wilder Highway 14.
What is it famous for? I mean, if I go there, what should I do?
Well, if you've seen the TV show Little House on the Prairie, a lot of people find Walnut Grove that way. It's not that, though. It's more about Lower Ingalls Wilder, her books, her history, her legacy, and then, of course, my favorite, the TV show.
It's wonderful. And look at the things you brought here today. Can you tell us about that?
I did. Of course, I always bring things for our wonderful guests that are here watching us. Yay!
For the studio
And
audience.
thank you to the
She
audience.
is so generous this
We're
And if I
always
remember
friendly.
from last time, what? It's like 800 people? Do I have that right?
We
800?
grew.
We
We're
grew?
like
What-
899 now. so-
890.
Yeah.
See, everybody, and it's because of the show, because everybody wanted to come to Walnut
It's
Grove
a
after
friendly
hearing
town.
you the first
hey,
time.
you come to Walnut Grove and it's friendly. But we have Miss Beadle. Miss Beadle is a TV show actress, Charlotte Stewart, who's coming to Walnut Grove in the future, and she'll always
Okay.
be remembered in our hearts. She makes these bags, which is
Does she do
Wow.
them herself?
She makes them
oh
herself.
my gosh.
And they're available at our
Oh,
gift
and I see
store.
the
And they're
autograph.
autographed. But she is a very wonderful
very
person.
pretty.
Very
That is
wholesome.
very
Look at that.
pretty.
And I can't wait to meet her.
Where
in the
does she
future.
live? Where is she coming from?
She lives in California.
in California.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
And
And then,
she's
of
a
course, we have
quilter.
our wonderful, and as you know, my favorite character, because I talked
Nellie
about her
Olson.
before, Nellie Olson.
Yes,
I'm
the-
kind of
the
that
girl
naughty
you love to
girl.
hate.
I gotta
right?
tell you, she was my favorite one too.
But now,
Nellie
didn't
was
Nellie
fun.
write a book?
She did. She did. She
Oh.
Confessions of a Prairie. We can't say that word on TV, I don't think, but
Okay.
we know that it kind of. The
Yeah.
other Nicole may be like that.
And is she coming to Walnut Grove this summer?
Look at this.
This summer, yes, and it she'll be in
Did you see-
2012.
Wow, Nellie too.
Every
I
2
think I
years we
need
try
one
to
of
have
this.
fans.
I think you do too.
I think you need one too.
I love her hair.
Oh, it's
I mean, that is such a classic hairstyle, isn't it?
Unfortunately,
Oh.
that is a wig which you can buy on eBay.
oh.
Really?
Yes,
you can get the Nellie.
Go on
That's too
eBay,
wild.
Nellie
I
Olson
love
wig.
it.
It's awesome.
And will she be doing a book signing at the museum?
Oh.
Yes, actually, both of the stars, when we do this, will be in town, as we do all our stars.
Together? Are they going to be in town
No, they'll
together?
be different-
or they'll be
different
separately?
weekends,
So you can do
yes.
2 separate events with
Yes.
it.
So tell us about summers in Walnut Grove.
Summers in Walnut Grove, sometimes we have different events. We have the Wilder Pageant going on every year. It's an annual event. It depends on the month, but usually it's the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th weekends of July. It's a wonderful outdoor experience with
Okay.
live animals.
You have
Sit down.
music?
We do. We do.
Okay.
And we have a family festival that happens in the park, which is great family orientated, different foods, hands-on activities, and of course, live music.
Okay.
And we try to do every other year our TV stars, because TV show is what really brought people to Walnut Grove.
Okay, so you-
And when we bring them in, it brings a lot of people in. And of course, our website will have the information on
So
that.
are these are the stars that were in the show, right?
Correct. The TV series Little House on the Prairie is what
Okay.
brought the knowledge of Walnut Grove to life.
So have you ever had Melissa come to the?
2008. Yes,
Nice.
Melissa was wonderful. Melissa Gilbert, who
Yes.
she's such a sweet lady.
Okay.
And she came to Walnut Grove and was very happy when she saw what we had for exhibits. And the mantle from the TV series is one of my precious artifacts.
I
from
can
the
imagine that
show
from
mantle.
the show.
You had a lot of
Yes.
people coming wanting to see her and
Yes.
get her autograph and
yes,
maybe
we
her
would
picture.
love to have Melissa come to Walnut Grove. So please, Melissa, come to Walnut Grove.
Come back, come back.
She is a beautiful woman and very strong. And then when she saw the mantle from the TV series, which is a very strong memory for her, she was very emotional.
Oh, I'm sure.
And when I saw her do that, it made me even more proud of having that artifact in the museum. The whole community is so wonderful about it. It's kind of stressful because we do have a lot of 20,000 fans every year that comes to the museum coming through the town of Walnut Grove, it's kind of stressful, I imagine, for the town.
But I imagine it's very good for businesses, you know?
It is very. And with the
Economic.
Family Festival and other events that we plan to entertain the folks, the dugout site, which is alive, you can walk Laura's steps and become kind of Laura, because you can go in Plum Creek, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh, fun.
So the book fans, the TV fans, I believe, are entertained when they come to Walnut Grove.
So,
And do you have a lot of restaurants in Walnut Grove then for when they come in, or do some open up, or how do you handle like the volume of people?
Thankfully, we do have quite a bit. We have Nellie's Cafe, which is a fun place, great pie. Walnut Grove Bar and Grill, which my favorite as usual because it's the bar and grill. And then the gas station, Hoyt Oil and Convenience, has subs, tacos. We have a lot of picnic areas, and we have the Family
Quick stop.
Festival. We always have lots of food in the park. So
We're so intrigued about all the stars that have come. Can you
Yes.
give us a little insight to that and kind of tell us, do you
Who
know
has
who's
been
going to
there
be coming up
before?
next?
well, it has all started since the museum started right after the TV show. September 11th, 1974, the TV show began on Little House on the Prairie on NBC. And when that happened, people started flocking to Walnut Grove. And if you've read Laura's books On the Banks of Plum Creek, you would notice that there is no mention of Walnut Grove, which is so sad. But it happens. So we move on. And in 1974, the people started to come. 1975, Karen Grassley, who played Ma, she came to Walnut Grove. And it was wonderful. Great, embracing, beautiful woman. Oh, I'd love to have her back.
Okay.
She is still acting. And then we move on to our lovely Melissa Sue Anderson, who played Mary. And she has also written a book, which is for sale in our gift store. And she does a great job. She was a little nervous because we really wanted Laura, of course. Everyone wants Laura. But
Everybody
Mary
wants
was
the main
invited.
star, but,
I know.
you
But,
know.
but Mary showed up, and she was really good. She was just a teenager at the time, and we'd love to have her back too.
okay.
And then just over the years, we had different stars. With Catherine McGregor, Mrs. Olson. Mrs. Olson.
That would be interesting.
Doc Baker, who has passed away, he visited, and I wish I had met him. He seemed, Doc Baker was, Kevin
So
Hagen.
was Michael, had Michael Landon ever been there
Michael
before you?
Landon and Victor French, two of my favorites, never made it.
Never
They
made
both
it,
passed
okay.
away before
no.
really being the popular to travel around to
Yes.
different places. And that's sad. Though I am very proud of Michael Landon because he focused Walnut Grove as his main town for the TV series, which gave us a popularity.
So which stars have you been able to meet? since
I
you're
have
there?
met Dean Butler. We won't talk about that on TV.
Okay. So,
Later after the show?
Yes. And Allison Argram, she was wonderful. She's, again, a very great character, Nellie. And the Greenbush twins, beautiful ladies. Oh, wow. They have great history. So it's so nice to meet them, and there's such strong memories of the TV series because it lasted for 10 years.
Oh, Nicole, I hate to say this, but I'm seeing the wrap-up sign from our producer over there.
This was so interesting.
It was very
Oh,
interesting.
definitely.
But you know
I
what?
am
I bet
coming to
we'll
meet
have
her.
you back again.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to have to say goodbye, but remember, we share small town stories with big town attitude, for we are the women of Sweet Swine County. Bye-bye for now.